Ladies, there's a lot of us here tonight. Love that. I'm dating again for the first time in a while. I feel like confronting a couple of new sort of like red flags or whatever. Like, I think it's a big red flag when like a guy is afraid to use like a sex toy in the bedroom to get a woman to come. What do we think? I know, hard turn from Wicked, but what do we think? Red flag, right? And I just want all the men in here to be super comfortable, okay? I'm not talking about any of you. I bet all of you know how to fuck so hard with a wand and a rabbit. Yeah, I think it's like fucking crazy when men are like scared to introduce a toy or whatever. Like, I was going on a date with this one guy and I thought it seemed appropriate to sort of like bridge that conversation. And by conversation, I mean I just whipped out a dildo and he's like, oh my God, what are you doing? We're in an IKEA. I'm gonna go after that one laugh. That was plenty for me, actually. No, we were actually at his house or whatever, but he did sort of freak out and get weird on me. He's like, I should be enough. And I'm like, my guy, if you want to be the executive chef of this kitchen, you are gonna have to hire a line cook, okay? That is overworked and underpaid. Like, you want this restaurant open at 9 a.m.? Someone's gonna buck up and chop onions, okay? What are we doing? Otherwise, like, neither of us are gonna land this Michelin star that you wanna get before work. It's too much. Do we have any astrology girlies in the audience right now? That's you, and she pointed at a man? I'm Seattle, I actually don't want to assume that. I don't want to get canceled right now. I take it back, I'm filming this. Just gonna cut it out. So no one's into astrology here. I get it, I think astrology girls get a really bad rap, right? And I don't think that's totally fair. You know who's not getting enough shit for their weird hobby? Fantasy footballers. Thank you. Oh my God. Like, a fantasy footballer is an astrology girly with a high school ACL injury. It's too much. I was hanging out with this guy and he took me to a sports bar on like Sunday Night Football or whatever, and that by far is the weirdest escape room that I have ever been to. And like, it was just such a wild experience, mostly because I watched a room full of young men demonstrate every soft skill they have told women that they do not possess. Like, this guy I was with, we were watching a TV, right? And this guy made an interception, and before he even started running, the guy I was with had like sent text messages on like Messenger, Facebook Messenger, Instagram, and WhatsApp. And I was like, oh, okay, you could have said yes or no to brunch last week. Totally within your wheelhouse of skills. Like, these dudes will know every linebacker in the NFL that went to Ohio State, but like, my 8-digit birthday is manipulative and a really loaded question. Thank you so much. At least with like an astrology girly, like, that bitch is gonna remember my birthday even if she thinks I'm a cunt because I'm a Virgo. You know what I mean?
Yeah!
That was so much energy. I don't know for what part, if it was cunt, Virgo, or birthday. Like, all of the above. I'm obsessed with you right now. Oh my God, stop flirting with me. I'm gonna forget the rest of my set. What set? What am I doing? I'm here right now. I will say, I would forgive all of the fantasy footballers if they just like, after anything exciting happening on the television, instead of like bag tagging each other, they would just start kissing. All would be forgiven in that case. I'll hate on an astrology girl all day long after that. Dating is weird. I'm from New York City, and I think the hardest part about dating in the city is the excuses that men are giving to not wear condoms. Just out of control. Like, I was talking to this one guy, and he told me, quote, I don't put that shit on my body anymore. Like it was a deodorant that was gonna give him cancer. And I was like, okay, so why are you actually like not wearing a condom? And he told me, condoms are killing the sea turtles. And then I looked it up, you guys, and he's fucking right. 40% of sea turtles have choked on a condom in their lifetime. I know, right? And I was like, holy shit, this guy is a way better person than I am. I have to like be better than this guy, right? So now we're not using a condom, and I'm drinking all of his cum through a reusable straw. You guys are so fun. My name's Gretchen. I'll talk to you